Sha'Carri Richardson sparks USA to historic 4x100m gold, defeating Jamaica's Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce at Tokyo 2025. The United States women held off Jamaica by just 0.04 seconds to win the 4x100m at the World Athletics Championships in Tokyo on Sunday, the 21st of September. Anchored by Sha'Carri Richardson, the world and Olympic champions U.S. made up of Melissa Jefferson-Woodin, Tawny Sheteri and Kayla White stormed to victory in 41.75 despite rain-slick conditions, while Jamaica, led by Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce in the final race of her career, finished second. Germany took bronze in 41.87. As Fraser-Pryce walked off into the sunset, the 38-year-old had last-minute company from Jefferson-Woodin, the U.S. leadoff who became only the second woman in history to sweep the 100m, 200m, and the 4x100m at a single championships. Fraser-Pryce accomplished the rare feat in 2013. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce: I started in Japan 2007. Obviously it was raining really hard, but it was raining for all of us, Jefferson-Woodin said. My main goal was to just stay on the court, be disciplined while running, and do the exchange. It's crazy to be going home with 3 gold medals. I added my name to the history books once again. I am right where I want to be. I'm happy I did what I wanted to do individually and then came back together with my girls, my training partners, and we were all able to walk away with the gold medal. The U.S. finished the meet with 26 medals, including 16 golds. Only the injured Gabby Thomas was absent from the quartet, who topped the podium at the Olympic Games Paris 2024. Fraser-Pryce, who drew some of the biggest cheers from the National Stadium crowd throughout the Worlds and again on this night, was all smiles as the 10-times world champion hung up her spikes in the very country she began her climb to athletic stardom. Wow, I started in Japan 2007, Fraser-Pryce said, referring to the championships in Osaka. I was actually the reserve on the 4x1 team, and I anchored that team. We got a silver medal. I started it tonight, and to be able to hand over to our young, upcoming superstars and queens is truly fantastic. To be able to give them the opportunity to go for gold, because ultimately that's what I wanted. The Tokyo 2025 World Athletics Championships had been nothing short of electrifying. Days of record-breaking performances, awe-inspiring sprints, and thrilling finishes had captivated the global audience. But the climax of the championships, the women's 4x100m relay final, would etch itself into history as one of the most dramatic and celebrated moments in track and field. At the center of this historic performance stood Sha'Carri Richardson, the American sprint superstar whose journey from heartbreak to redemption had made her one of the most compelling athletes of her generation. With the world watching, Richardson ignited Team USA, leading them to a golden victory over a formidable Jamaican squad led by the legendary Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. The build-up, stakes and expectations. Months of preparation, national trials, and international competitions had set the stage for the relay showdown. Team USA, confident yet wary, knew they faced a monumental challenge. Jamaica's team, spearheaded by Fraser-Pryce, carried decades of sprinting dominance and a legacy of podium finishes. In the athletes' village, the atmosphere was thick with anticipation. Richardson, Melissa Jefferson-Woodin, Tawny Sheteri, and Aaliyah Hobbs reviewed baton exchanges meticulously, analyzing every angle of the track. The rain earlier in the week had left the track slick in places, increasing the stakes. Precision, speed, and composure would determine the outcome. For Sha'Carri Richardson, this race carried more than national pride. It was an opportunity to assert herself not only as a sprinter of unmatched talent but as a leader, an anchor of Team USA sprinting legacy, and a symbol of resilience in the face of previous setbacks. The race begins, a flash of lightning. First leg, Tawny Sheteri. Tawny sure exploded out of the blocks, establishing a slight lead over Jamaica. Her form was flawless, arms pumping with precision, legs striking the track with power. Terry's split-second acceleration set the tone for the race, proving that Team USA was prepared for every challenge. Second leg, Aaliyah Hobbs. Hobbs received the baton in stride, maintaining the lead as the Jamaican team attempted to close the gap. With rain-slick curves threatening stability, Hobbs demonstrated unwavering focus, a perfect blend of speed and strategic positioning, and a seamless handoff to Richardson. Sha'Carri Richardson, the spark of victory. The stadium erupted as Richardson gripped the baton, muscles coiled like springs ready to release energy. Facing Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, The sprinting icon whose career had defined an era, Richardson knew she was racing history itself. From the moment Richardson launched, the crowd felt the electricity. Each stride was precise, yet explosive. Every movement radiated power and determination. Jamaica surged alongside, Fraser-Pryce matching her stride for stride. 470 meters, the two sprinting legends ran neck and neck, their faces reflecting raw intensity and focus. Then, Richardson unleashed her signature burst. With a slight lean into the final meters, she pulled ahead, executing a flawless handoff to Melissa Jefferson-Wooden. The stadium roared as the baton crossed into Jefferson-Wooden's hands, the gold medal within reach. The anchor leg, Jefferson-Wooden secures gold. Melissa Jefferson-Wooden, already a force in sprinting, received Richardson's pass with a precise stride. The Jamaican anchor, Fraser-Pryce, fought to reclaim ground, but Jefferson-Wooden's acceleration was unstoppable. With every powerful stride, she increased the gap, defying the rain, the pressure, and the weight of global expectations. Crossing the finish line first, Jefferson-Wooden clinched a historic victory for Team USA. The timing was a championship record, a testament to their preparation, skill, and teamwork. Richardson's leg had been the decisive spark, transforming a lead into an unassailable advantage.
Emotional aftermath, triumph and redemption. As the Americans celebrated, Richardson was the focal point of media attention. Her performance had not only secured gold but symbolized a personal triumph. From previous controversies and challenges, she had emerged stronger, demonstrating mental fortitude and unyielding resilience. "This is for every moment I doubted myself," Richardson said post-race, tears mingling with raindrops. "For every time people said I couldn't, I showed I could. And my team, they made it all possible." Jefferson-Wooden added, "Sha'Carri was electric. Her leg gave us the momentum and energy we needed. It's teamwork, yes, but she sparked the fire." Even Fraser-Pryce, gracious in defeat, acknowledged Richardson's brilliance. "Sha'Carri ran a phenomenal leg. She deserved this victory today. Team USA executed perfectly." The significance of the victory. This 4x100m gold was historic on multiple levels. Breaking Jamaica's dominance. Jamaica, a sprinting powerhouse for decades, had been dethroned in an epic showdown. Team USA's strategy, precision, and execution set a new benchmark. Richardson's redemption arc. The victory symbolized more than a gold medal. It represented Richardson's resurgence as a leader and champion, solidifying her legacy. Team cohesion and preparation. The seamless baton exchanges, strategic placement of runners, and mental composure under pressure exemplified the essence of relay teamwork. A championship record. Beyond gold, the timing of the race set a new standard for global competition, leaving an indelible mark on athletics history. Behind the scenes, preparation and focus. Months of preparation preceded this historic moment. Richardson's training combined sprint drills, hurdle work, strength conditioning, and mental focus exercises. Team USA's coaching staff emphasized precision in baton exchanges, even under adverse weather conditions. In addition to physical preparation, Richardson focused on mental toughness. Visualization exercises, race simulations, and mindfulness allowed her to maintain composure against one of the greatest sprinters of all time. The result was a performance that fused physical excellence with mental clarity, a hallmark of world-class competition. The impact on track and field. This victory resonated beyond the medal podium. Young athletes, especially women sprinters, saw a new benchmark of excellence. Richardson's journey from prodigious talent to champion overcoming adversity became a source of inspiration. Media coverage highlighted the significance of the teamwork, preparation, and resilience that defined the race. Analysts praised Team USA for their strategic placements, perfect baton execution, and mental toughness under pressure. The race became a case study for coaches, athletes, and sports enthusiasts worldwide. Personal triumph and legacy. For Richardson, this race reinforced her place among the sport's elite. It added another chapter to a career marked by record-breaking performances, resilience in adversity, and unyielding ambition. Beyond medals and accolades, the victory affirmed her leadership qualities and ability to inspire teammates and fans alike. Her role in the relay also emphasized a larger narrative. Greatness is amplified when individual talent merges with team cohesion. Richardson's spark ignited the gold medal performance, but it was the collective effort that transformed brilliance into history. Lessons from the historic relay. Preparation meets opportunity. Success is a combination of years of discipline, training, and focus applied at the right moment. Teamwork transcends talent. Individual stars shine brightest when seamlessly integrated into a cohesive unit. Resilience under pressure. Mental fortitude allows athletes to perform optimally, even when facing formidable opponents or adverse conditions. Inspiration beyond sport. Richardson's performance offers lessons for leadership, perseverance, and excellence in any field. Closing moment. Triumph in Tokyo. As Team USA raised their flags and the national anthem played, Richardson stood at the heart of celebration. Her legs had carried her across the finish line, but her journey, marked by resilience, determination, and growth, had carried her far beyond the track. The world watched as an athlete, once scrutinized and doubted, became the spark that ignited a historic relay victory. The roar of the stadium, the tears, and the gleaming gold medals became symbols not only of speed but of the human spirit's capacity to overcome, inspire, and triumph. Sha'Carri Richardson's leg in the women's 4x100m relay at Tokyo 2025 will be remembered not merely as a race but as a defining moment of courage, leadership, and history, a golden spark lighting the way for generations of athletes to come. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.